Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is 99 Orga here, and I am back with another Godzilla battle line gameplay and commentary. Today we're going to be talking about the new units, Shimo and Skar King. They are very fun so far, and I'm having a rejuvenation moment. It's been a blast, I can't even lie. But before I talk about them, I need to thank you guys again. Seems like every video I need to thank you for something. Thank you for 400 subscribers. It means the world to me. Everybody showing love in Discord and YouTube comment section, PMing me. It means a lot, and I just can't thank you guys enough from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to continue making Godzilla Battle Line content to the best of my ability. I'm having a lot of fun with the game again, so the content's just going to keep coming. And yeah, guys, thank you very much. Let's do it. Let's hit 500. I would love to hit 500 before the season ends, going into next season, which I hope. Seems like there is a chance that Baragon will be coming out next season, so we'll be seeing 01 Baragon, my good friend of mine. Very, very happy. Let's hope that happens, but let's talk about now. So let's start off with Shimo, because ladies first. Shimo is a 5 cost and is very tanky. Also, Shimo brings a new status effect to the game, Frostbite. I love the Frostbite because it's very different than all the other status effects. It's similar though to Burning, but it's not on every defeat. If you notice on the battlefield, it seems like it does a little runway of freeze, and if a unit touches that runway of freeze, they automatically get the status effect of being slowed, as well as losing 2% HP for 5 seconds. That's awesome. I think Shimo is a great unit to get in like a nice area and just like put her there and let that freeze continue to take out units' HP. If you were a psychopath and you decided to pair this thing up with Wakasabe, also a 5 cost, Godzilla 2000, also a 5 cost, and of course Shimo, with anything else, honestly, Gigan 04, Skar King, the amount of, you're just going to be doing tick damage the whole game. Plus, you got that low flying state from Wakasabe. Guys, this is low-key a broken thing if you can do that. Or if you don't want to do any of that, just this unit in general, slowing down units, is insane. And doing damage while doing it. We haven't seen that. So this is a first, and I'm actually really, really enjoying it. I'm really liking it. You're going to see here, it saved me a couple of times just by doing that tick damage on the leader. And pairing it up with like Kong, and it's just, guys, they're doing a great job with the new units lately. You know, I know the April Fool's joke with the Chibi duo ended up being a serious case of holy shit, this thing is broken. But I'm having a lot of fun with these new units. I think Shimo is a great addition, and I'm having a lot of fun, guys. So definitely check out Shimo, as I win right there with Gigan 04. Yeah, guys, you see it right there. Shimo was honestly being used a lot that game. Did a lot for me. Next match against 8008 135. Good friend of mine. Shout out. Now, we have to talk about Skar King. Saving the best for last. I think Skar King is the better of the two and is the second best of the 4. Skar King is a 6 cost and is amazing. It's a reverse Gigan 04. Gigan 04 grapples and pulls itself to the enemies. Skar King grapples the enemies and pulls it towards him. And let me tell you, you pair this thing up with AoE units and Gigan 04, that player is going to get really mad. And I've seen not a lot of people doing it. Don't know why. I've been seeing people saying that Gigan 04 has lost its value. Skar King and Gigan 04 together is insane, and Skar King has raised its value. But forget about Gigan right now. Let's continue to talk about Skar King. Skar King is a 6 cost, and I like its health. I like its stats. I think it has good stats for a 6 cost. Reminds you of like 01 Godzilla, just the way its stats are. It's a very good unit. It has solid stats, and I love the, I guess you would call it the pulling, not the grappling, the pulling effect. I love it. You pair this thing up, like I said, with Gigan 04. You pair it up with Godzilla Earth, with the Shinden. It's just insane. I think that it really has a lot of a good use case. It also does extra damage to units that are 5 cost or less. So people have a lot of trouble right now against Ariakis and against the Chibi Duo and against Mogera. Guess what? Skar King can help out with that. Another thing I need to mention about Skar King, because there is a bug right now going on. It seems like it doesn't do the damage boost every whatever couple seconds or something. I don't know when it's supposed to do the damage boost, but sometimes it never does it at all. So there's something wrong with Skar King, but I hope they fix it. But other than that, Skar King is cracked. Like, you're gonna see here, like, he just, first of all, he pulls Kong, right? So that's already like great, because Kong is so annoying with that pouncing. It's so broken, right? Skar King mitigates that immensely. I love sending up these 3 units together, because you're gonna see this pull. Now, Gigan 04 can't stun lock Mecha Godzilla, Chibi. Could do it to Chibi Godzilla regular, but I have footage. I might have footage. I don't know if it's in this gameplay, but I've seen it happen where I stun locked with Chibi Mecha Godzilla, with Gigan 04, and with Skar King. Stun locked 1 unit, and they got decimated. It literally didn't do anything. Its whole entire health bar was at full health, and by the time it was dead, it didn't move. It was stuck. Guys, it low-key is like a freeze, like the stun lock glitch that used to happen with Gigan 04 and the Sande. So that right there just says a lot. These 2 units, I recommend them. That's all I have to say. You guys can all get Skar King for free if you get 1,500 event points. What are you guys doing if you don't have it yet? You gotta get it. It's very fun. As you can see here, this gameplay is coming to an end. I'm having a very good push, and I'm just gonna end it off with with Kong and with Shimo. The AoE, yeah, right there at the AoE kind of helped me, and that was a great match. So great match, my friend. And yeah, that was a pretty competitive match. Our next game is against BKOM1. We're gonna talk a little bit about the gameplay now, because I have said everything I needed to say. Actually, I haven't. Counters for Skar King. Good thing I caught myself. Guys, Kamagura's Swarm is being used a lot lately, because it counters the Kong after the pounce. And guess what? It can counter Skar King. Let's say you got your 01 Godzilla, for example, coming up the field. You throw your Kamagura around it. Skar King can only take 1 at a time. He can only take 1 unit at a time. He also can take Earth, which is funny. But he can take 1 unit at a time. You put Kamagura's Swarm in front of your Godzilla 01, you want AoE, you want a lot of damage, that's what you gotta do. You gotta run those 2 together, and it's gonna be a blast. Because you don't have to worry about Skar King. You can just run those 2 units, Kamagura's and the AoE, and you don't have to worry about Skar King doing anything to your best AoE unit. And now I'm not just saying L1, I'm saying like either Earth or Evolved or Kong. Just, if you run a Swarm unit, you're bound to have success against Skar King and its pulling ability. Also, you would think that the Shinden is a counter. Unfortunately, for some odd reason, Skar King's whip, when it does the pull, is a 2 attacker, I guess? I don't know. I've seen the Shinden just lose its shield after 1 of the grapple pull. I don't know. I don't know if that's a glitch. You have to tell me, guys, but I don't know about that. That's just weird to me, how it just does that. But yeah, that's about the only counter that I've seen so far. You can use Gigan 04, you can time it, and you can kind of stop it from grappling. You can freeze it. You can stun lock it with Chibi Mecha Godzilla. And then it kind of becomes as useless, as you can see here. Shimo's kind of dogging right now. But yeah, that's the only counter I could think of. But if you can make a good deck around Shimo, around Skar King, they're the best units. They're one of the best units in the game. This is the last match of the video. We're playing against Godorable. And I'm just using, as you see, I'm using the Monsterverse units. I'm using not the Monsterverse units. I'm using the New Empire units. I'm using all 4 of them, because I wanted to make the video nice and grand for you guys. I could have just ran Earth, or I could have ran Orga, but I'm not using Orga. And Orga has not been that useful this season, unfortunately. It's really a sad thing. And yeah, it kind of sucks. And that's another one right there, actually. I didn't even think about that to talk about it. Guys, if you run Skar King, and if they're running Skar King and you have a Burning Godzilla on your team, or a 4th angel, let them grapple you. Let them. Because guess what's going to happen? You're going to do explosion damage right in front of them. And if they're doing it by the leader, you're going to get damage off on the leader. I didn't even think about that. That's actually pretty dope. Thank God I'm watching the gameplay and commentating at the same time. Another thing I just thought of. What if you were to run Scar King with Jet Jaguar 73? That could be a potentially deadly combination. Let's say you ran Jet Jaguar 73, Scar King, Gigan 04, and maybe a Gamera leader. The amount of times you can knock something back and take it back in is crazy. Honestly, I might have to try that and put it in a video. That might be pretty fun. But as far as this season goes, I'm trying to go for top 100 right now, guys. And it's been a sweat fest. We're playing against, I think right now there's a lot of players in Battle Line, and I'm playing against some of the best talent right now. I'm having a lot of fun. It's very competitive, the Discords and everything. Everyone's friendly banter, but it's been competitive. And as you can see here, I have a very good push. Shimo, I love Shimo damage over time. Just pair it up with Evolve Godzilla. It's just, AoE is insane. And oh my goodness, oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you guys so much for watching this Godzilla Battle Line video. I'll see you all soon. Peace.